Nicole Kidman goes to church with her 2 kids, despite being teased. Being religious is not popular in Hollywood. For Nicole Kidman, the situation is even more complicated. After all, her ex has his own very specific beliefs. Tom Cruise's faith in Scientology has caused her some grief. Now she's being teased for her Christian practices, and she only has 2 of her 4 kids by her side. Let's see what it's all about. Nicole Kidman's 2 oldest children are Isabella and Connor. Both were adopted by her and her then-husband Tom Cruise. Bella's mom was a Scientologist. It was she who introduced the celebrity couple to the church. So both Bella and Connor were brought up as Scientologists. Kidman got pregnant again in 2001. Sadly, she suffered a miscarriage. Later that year, Cruise filed for divorce. Bella and Connor stayed with Cruise in the Church of Scientology. The church labeled Kidman a suppressive person. This is a term for people who interfere with Scientology. As a result, Kidman's ties with her oldest kids were almost severed. Today, all 3 insist they have a solid relationship, but they are never seen together. Isabella lives in England. She's an auditor in the British branch of the Church of Scientology.
Thank you to my dad for everything.
She posted after being promoted. Connor lives in Florida, where he runs a barbecue restaurant. He's a high-ranking Scientologist, as is his wife. Kidman was not invited to Connor's wedding. A friend of Cruise said,
"First, Tom would never even consider inviting Nicole to Connor's wedding because she's considered a suppressive person by the church. And second, he doesn't want her there."
Kidman married country musician Keith Urban in 2006. They welcomed their first daughter, Sunday, in 2008. The couple's second daughter, Faith, joined the family in 2010. She was born via gestational surrogacy. This time around, there's no talk of Scientology. In fact, Kidman grew up in an Irish Catholic family. Her grandmother was her first spiritual guide. Kidman still wears the diamond-studded crucifix she gave her.
I had a very Catholic grandmother, and I was raised praying, so that had a massive impact.
Little Nicole even wanted to become a nun at some point.
I was very drawn to that path.
But ultimately, she decided to be an actress. Kidman regularly takes Sunday and Faith to church.
A lot of my friends tease me.
She admits, but Keith is 100% supportive, despite not being Catholic.
That's how we are raising our children. Keith has his own beliefs, but he comes too.
In fact, Kidman has her own beliefs too. She's hesitant to call herself Catholic. What does she believe in?
I wouldn't say it's absolutism. There's constant questioning. I'm a willful, feisty girl.
Kidman's parenting methods are certainly not typical for Hollywood. They may seem too conservative to some, but Kidman and Urban believe they are on the right path. Sunday and Faith are being raised out of the spotlight. You won't find them on social media.
They don't have a phone, and I don't allow them to have an Instagram. I try to keep some sort of boundaries.
Nicole Kidman, what do you think?